defense wouldn't be ready for him.
Hard to tackle. You haven't worked on it very much, and they did an excellent job.
Well, Assistant Coach of the Year last season. Right at the end, he tried to toss it to Ingram, and Jackson, 10 pounds worth of food.
It's a really
for
good breakfast. Really good buffet.
Jackson gets hit from behind. Baltimore inside the 20. Fake it. Jackson tries to fake it again. Somehow gets around. Second down at 7. Jackson steps up. Jackson has room in front of him. Looking for the angle. Jackson will duck out of bounds. Built championships in 1958 and 1959. Lamar Jackson could not turn the corner.
Here, gutted it out. He looks a heck of a lot better now.
3rd and 8. Jackson down the sideline. Jackson's got a first down.
Had in week 1 against the Chiefs was too many missed tackles.
Stanley starts. He got the block at the left tackle. Here comes Jackson. First down and 10. Here comes Jackson. A blocker ahead. That's Boyle. A foot race with Cunningham
There to attack the defense.
Ingram in. 2nd and 7. Jackson on the move, looking for a block, and will dart his way down. Jackson again, blocked by Boyle. And a block by...
That'll be everything for us.
Great, Mel, thank you. Ingram the fake. Here comes Jackson. 1st and 10. Cunningham has a beat on him. They do get the first down. Stanley the block at the left tackle. Niftily moving up is Jackson, chased by Martin, looking downfield and out of bounds. Hurdling his own guy, and Edwards is in. 2nd and 9. Here comes Jackson, blocked by Edwards, and a nice tackle.
There was no hesitation on his part.
1st and 10. Jackson will take it himself. Look at him go. There he is. Slippery as a...
Two of them in this game. We've showed highlights of Kyler Murray, and now you got Patrick Mahomes in the mix too.
There's Jackson on 2nd down. And
there's definitely a transition going on from a quarterback standpoint.
Fake to Dobbins. Here they go. Jackson looking for a block and a great tackle. Oh, Jackson will take it. And I think he got enough. Here goes Jackson taking it himself. Cunningham with the beat on him.
State. Jackson gonna keep it. Has the first down and plenty more. Lamar Jackson running away from people and down the sideline.
You're gonna see a little counter action. Tell me, if you're a linebacker, which way you're gonna go? You got 2 offensive linemen going one way, 2 going the other way, and then you got the speed of Lamar Jackson on the perimeter.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely critical for the Chiefs to make sure that they have their force and fill principles on the edge secure, because if not, when Lamar gets out here on the...
Gus Edwards is in there now. Jackson will keep it. Forced to the outside.
Rhythm on offense.
Jackson running right up the middle. On 32. Pocket collapses. Jackson's out of there. There's some of the speed we've been waiting to see all night, trying to tiptoe down the sideline.
See, when he just finds a hole, everybody's covered. Just tuck it and run. You got to provide a spark for your football team. It's okay to run. It's okay to pick up first downs with your legs. And look at that young man when he turns the corner.
Gus Edwards. Go back to Ingram, and Jackson has it. Turns.
Yeah, and great job by Ronnie Stanley, the left tackle. He's the one that seals passing you on the edge, and that allows Lamar Jackson
for the Texans to start. Here's Jackson. Making a few people miss. He'll take a look. Jackson will keep it.
Error. He's got to learn that.
Here's Jackson now. Looking to escape. A helmet came off and a flag came down.
See if he can figure this out.
Jackson keeps it himself, trying to get to the outside. Good containment by Washington. 3rd and 12. Jackson steps up. Jackson's going to keep it himself, and he's well short of the first down. Jackson keeps it himself around the right side, and Lamar Jackson maybe getting
the sideline for this 3rd down.
3rd and 4. Jackson keeps it himself up the middle. He's got room. Lamar Jackson, open field, inside the 20. He is in. Lamar, spectacular. Touch left guard Bradley Bozeman.
But when you commit to the line of scrimmage, the minute you crease it and get 5 yards down the field, he's beyond the defenders. I know we talk about Devin Duvernay with a lot of speed.
Jackson dances through the middle and goes down at the
legs.
3rd down and 9. Pressure coming. Jackson pump fakes, ducks out of the way, stays on his feet, still going. Jackson trying to throw a stiff arm. And
I think they're trying to show who they are, but I think they're also really trying to get their passing game going.
Jackson fakes on the pass and angles out of bounds. Jordan getting a retape along the Baltimore bench area. Fake it. Jackson. On that D-line. 3rd and 10 now for the Ravens. Jackson has plenty of time. He steps up. Jackson looking to run. And Jackson will get the first down. He got hit.
But he thought he had made a terrific play. He came up celebrating, didn't realize that the vault by Jackson had taken him up and over the first down line. And when Jackson got out into the open field, did you notice that he headed left? Because he saw Nick Boyle out in the open field. And
ball with the Broncos, 2nd and 17. Play action. Jackson has the time. Jackson looking to run. Turns on the Jets. There goes Jackson. Spun down. Spot is the last drive when Jackson took that sack. But this time Jackson will do it himself. A sprint for the score. Touchdown Ravens.
Into the goalpost a lot of the times. Look at the action. Look at everyone coming from left side to the right. That's Ronnie Stanley, 79. But all the guys up front, terrific.
Philadelphia, 30-22, Baltimore. Fake it, and it's Jackson darting upfield. And he got hit to him as a coach in this league as well. 2nd and 5, Jackson will keep it. Jackson has room in front of him. Chewing up yardage, and Jackson goes.
Terrific 3rd down defense the last few weeks. And look at Jackson. Able to spin away. And he's going to end up picking up about 1. Jackson keeps. 2nd and 4. Jackson's first option taken away, and now dancing around and slipping away from the Steelers for a first down. Tiptoes out, just straight game now with at least 100. That's due to this guy that has the football since he became a starter. As Jackson,
whose responsibility is to take the quarterback? Dupree, go. What are you doing? He tried to play in between. And remember, Watt kept showing you, when he's coming your way, you take him. If you're a little in between, Lamar's done this way too many times.
He's going to beat you.
He's going to beat you.
Either Boyle or Andrews, or keep it up the middle. Was he down? Jackson. He's got all the room to run for. Oh, he just ball slips out. He's able to find it.
That ball is slippery today just because the ground is so wet out here. And you can see normally that's not even yard differential.
Look at Lamar Jackson. Big chase. Presents itself. One of the absolute best. As Jackson kicks off straight ahead. Evans. And again, look at the pass. Now looking to escape. And he falls at the feet of... It's Jackson. And Dupree waited for him that time. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wilson. Jackson. First down offense. It's 3rd and 5. Just the situation he spoke of. And here's why. Jackson stopped as they're at 4th down. And the game hinges on it.
Well, you're looking right now. Can I run the ball? It's Lamar Jackson. That's what you want to do.
Jackson takes off, and he is stopped.
J.K. Dobbins coming off a terrific game. Jackson, fake it, and he is can play guard. Practice squad success story. Jackson will keep it, and he's got a first down. 4 for Baltimore. Fake it, and Jackson is stonewalled. First half just felt like a lull offensively for Baltimore. Lamar Jackson gets to the outside. I like all sports. 2nd and 1 from the gun. Jackson will keep it. Looks like Jackson could take it. So here we go.
It's a valid point too, Charles.
Jackson out of the pistol. Fakes it into a perfectly great mechanics. 2 tight ends in this formation. Jackson will keep it. Gets to the edge. 4 yards on the ground. Dobbins back in. Fake it. Jackson looks. Jackson will run.
Being able to show him, take it away, not find the football.
Fake it on the handoff, and Lamar for Jackson on a 3rd and 4. In the pocket. Jackson emerges. Here. 2nd and 7. Jackson steps up. He's got room. And he's got the angle for the first down. Gus Edwards, extra offensive lineman. Fake it. Jackson's going to get it, and he's going to get more. All the way. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Their establishment of these running backs in the second half allowed Lamar Jackson out the back door without opposition. Because they had run it so well inside, they bought that fake fully. Lamar Jackson's like, oh, hey, ball field.
Running himself, and he's going to pick up the first down. Ingram is back in there. Play action. Jackson feels it, steps up, and drive started back at their own 6. Jackson again, trying to get around the corner. He will for about 7. Here goes Jackson again. Takes the slot on the left, stays in the block. Jackson spins around, flushed out of the pocket. There he goes. Turns a knee. Certainly on the ground. Here's Jackson again. Close. Forward progress is going to be right there.
And take over the leadership role for Tom Brady.
We talked about that before. He's won everybody over. Jackson turns the corner. We're in there right now on a 3rd and 4. Lamar's going to take it himself and going to get the first down. A little hurdle move there. And that Jackson, great protection. Only 2 guys even thinking about going after him. Now here comes a 3rd and a 4th. But Lamar is going to escape and pick up the first down and a lot more.
Lamar, first of all, he understands it's a 2-man rush. Everybody's in coverage. He just stands there. 6, 7. Winovich gives it a shot. But the worst thing sometimes that you could do is start.
2nd down, 15.
Run Lamar.
Lamar is running for his life here.
For the first team.
Here's the fake to Ingram, and Jackson with the keep and knocked down. Jackson's going to keep it after the fake handoff to Hill, and he's got a first down. 10-yard run by Dobbins. Jackson again holds the foot.
Right here, you're just slowly working him into playing shape each game.
Jackson able to avoid the sack, but he is dragged in the right side. Here's Jackson.
Going to somebody else. You know what I mean? That's where this is. All these games are huge as it gets later.
There's Jackson chased out. Out 4. Keeping it. And squeezing about 3 to 4.
It's like us in the truck.
3rd and 2. Always that way. Jackson. Oh, that little step.
It is definitely rough and tough out there.
Jackson. They're trying to run an option. Both in this game. 42 touchdowns apiece. Their careers at Alabama is Jackson.
Read by Jackson. Fake it. Follow around the big guy. Brown coming around right here. Use him as a human shield. And then just finish by. This is the impressive part about him. He finishes them.
Having squandered a 21-10 lead, and got a first down on that carry by Jackson. On first down, he's going to take off. And he's going to pick up about 13.
As he was looking forward to this game as much as anybody. Here's Jackson out to his right. Picks up a first down as he gets. Is that you would quit playing the game you love because you didn't get to play in this one game. Here's Jackson, pulls it out of there. Jackson keeps, gets it, and goodbye. Touchdown, Lamar Jackson, right up the gut. Nobody fills the hole that Lamar Jackson exploits. You see it right there. He gets caught with his eyes in the backfield and just opens up this lane. Baltimore, they were all up to play that 4th down run and just got out of position. Jackson keeps here, and this time he is bottom over there talking to himself ever since the penalty happened. Jackson keeps. Good play. The medical tent before a 2nd and 8. Jackson keeps and gets tackled. 1 of 6 here in this game. Jackson is going to take off and reach. Running game. There's Jackson keeping. And on first thing, the one thing you've got to do against this team is contain the run. Now
Now they're trying to contain Jackson, who is just going to take off, get the first down, and hop out of bounds.
And we see it when we watch Kyler Murray. We saw it when Michael Vick was playing, and you know, to be able to do the
win over the Titans, and then Josh Allen, 4 touchdown passes in the win at the 49ers in a game in Glendale. 100+ yards they gave up to Cleveland early in the year. Here's Jackson keeping, staying in bounds.
Nice pocket for Jackson, breaks down, he nearly slipped down again. There is a flag that has come out. Jackson has first down yardage. Browns 2 against MJ Stewart. Here's first down and 10. Pressure, Jackson nearly slipped down again. Now trying to run away from people, and he's got that wide receiver speed, and he'll pick up the next.
And it's very hard for 4 guys, 3 guys rushing. You see they're trying to maintain the perimeter on the outside and not let him get to the outside. He'll just go straight up the middle, and Olivier Vernon's not catching him.
Great coverage down the field that time by the Browns, but that's what Lamar does, right? He has.
First down and 10. Jackson nearly slipped down again. Keeps it. 3rd and 3. Keeper. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. .31 rushing yard
out on Myles Garrett. That's the key right there. That you get a little bit of a crease for Orlando Brown up in the hole, and a touchdown for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, there was a little miscommunication with B.J. Goodson trying to get everyone lined up, and when the signal caller can't get everyone forward.
2nd and 6 off the play fake. Jackson has all sorts of time, and Lamar's going to run out of there now. Pick up the first down. Jackson will keep it and get the end.
Hell, as far as where they want to run the football, because he's the guy you see in there. He just hooks the edge, and then it's just up to Lamar. I talked about the fact that these safeties
to have him back after missing the last 2 games, thigh injury, and on the COVID-19 reserve list. Jackson takes off. So much green in front of him for the Lamar Jackson touch.
Lamar Jackson, this is a pass. He's looking downfield, doesn't see it. But when you play man-to-man against an athlete like Lamar and you don't have your lane.
Jackson will keep it. Lamar Jackson cuts it up. Look at the speed by Lamar Jackson. Well over 100 yards rushing for the game.
Was at halftime. That is not it. Okay? You don't want to give Lamar Jackson that much green grass.
Look, you see what's happening. They're playing man-to-man coverage, and that's just not fair. Look, Myles Garrett's one of the best athletes in the NFL. But when he's being read like this by a guy who runs zone read better than anyone in the NFL, you know he's going to take the option that best suits him is delivered.
Richardson had the big stop on Derrick Henry on 4th and 1 a week ago. Here's Jackson trying to get out of there. He'll take on some.
Hey, look, we better start running and hitting this quarterback and make him feel as though this isn't just 7-on-7. You see Jacob Phillips right there. That's the kind of thing. If there were a bunch of fans in this in these stands and this place was filled to capacity, this place would
game, especially when it comes to Jackson. Here is Jackson. Slips 1 tackle, and then clock expires. Jackson gets it away and will run it to midfield. 34-yard punt for Rosas. Jackson looking to throw on first down. Steps up and cut from behind. Jackson running again, and he runs right into Calebon Chason.
A really good season, 114 receptions.
Here's Jackson trying to get to the edge, chased by Myles Jack, and Jack wins that battle. Jackson around the edge and out of bounds. Mark Andrews telling
back up in your own territory.
They are going to go for it with Lamar Jackson falling forward, and he's got the first down. I was with you, James. That was the way that their defense has held Jacksonville in check.
And a gutsy call, but if you are Wink Martindale, the defensive coordinator, you kind of like that. Because what you're saying...
100 for the 2nd consecutive season. First quarterback to do that in back-to-back years. 3rd and 3. Jackson will keep it, and he's got the first down and more. There goes Lamar Jackson into Jaguars territory and out of bounds.
We were able to see for Lamar Jackson where he's able to plant that foot and get vertically up the field. And then when he starts to shake and you're about 3 yards away from him, Andrew, you're going, hope somebody else is coming to tackle him too. Because you know one-on-one, it's so hard to take him down in the open field.
Spotted at the 5-yard line. Jackson running left, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. 7th rushing touchdown this season for Lamar Jackson.
The answer by the Baltimore Ravens. You pick it up on 4th and inches. You go deep after that. And then you get a little stroll into the end zone.
Giants, if they win, they know they're alive next week regardless. Lamar Jackson shoved out along the sideline by BJ. That opening drive, now back to work again. All play action, all day to throw. Jackson making the Giants defense work and now making them pay as he's got a first down into Giants territory.
In practice with QB gurus, right? Let's move around, step up, step back, step to the side, and then let's just go run. And after that zone defense has been displaced because he's holding the ball for 6 seconds.
On 2nd and 7, here's Jackson with Andrews out blocking. And Jackson slipping a tackle and dancing down Jackson, design sweep for the quarterback. Slips the tackle. First down for Lamar Jackson. Isaac Yadam. On 3rd down, Jackson on the keep. Lamar Jackson with a first down.
Off 23, plenty of time.
Lamar Jackson on the keep again. Jackson right through traffic. Slides around the block. And Jackson. 5-man rush. Jackson under pressure late. Jackson trying to get away. Slips away from Leonard Williams. Now Jackson up the sideline, and he's just tripped up.
To try to catch this guy.
But this scramble by Jackson. 3rd and 2. Jackson on the key. Jumps over some traffic in the backfield. He didn't get it. It's Jackson on the key. And Jackson tripped up by Dexter Lawrence.
They can stop Jackson and then get off the field, they have a chance.
Jackson, everyone covered down the field, so he'll just kind of weave his way. J.K. Dobbins, lone setback. Jackson fakes to him on 2nd and 9. Jackson again has to get away from trouble. Everyone covered. Jackson running for it, still on his feet. Inside Bengals territory, Jackson lets his lead blocker set up. And
look, you know you have to get pressure, but he's just so good at eluding that pressure. And in this part of the game, the scramble adjustments, not only on their routes, you see them get a lot of their big plays off of his scrambling and defensive backs and linebackers dropping their coverage. Well, that's because he does this.
As Bryant has come onto the field for the Ravens. Jackson.
The connection rate is about cut in half between Jackson and Brown from a year ago.
Jackson. This is where he's so dangerous, probing the defense. It's a first down and run for the Ravens.
That one is not one of them.
Fake handoff by Jackson. That's a decent lead.
And get the Ravens off the field.
On 3rd and 5, Jackson. A couple of pump fakes. Everyone covered. Jackson's going to tuck it away. Runs for it. And Matt
maybe starting to get tired, has to get off the field.
Quick snap. Jackson probing the defense. Everyone covered. He's going to tuck it away. Jackson, look at him, cut back. Stopping on a dime, incredible. Jackson, 1st and 15 after the penalty. Jackson steps up. Everyone covered, and off he goes. First down run and more.
Pass rushing lanes. And that's what Lamar Jackson is looking for. You get 3 players all the way to one side. You got the defensive end. He's rushing all the way up.
Jackson looking for more. Jackson now has less than 30 drafts. Showing that burst. Jackson has lead blockers in front of him. Jackson down the sideline.
And then there's a lot of traffic. There's a lot going on. He doesn't even get touched. I mean, you can run Jackson 10, 12 times a game if nobody's going to touch him. It's amazing how many, the way they design it. And look, you don't want your quarterback taking a lot of shots.
This Hill back in at running back, long setback. Jackson Weaves his way through. Jackson run out of bounds, but not before.
7. Here's Lamar. Gonna keep it.
Just play their offense.
Lamar looks to run it himself. Advancement takes all of us to create change and advance social justice. As we open up quarter upcoming. 2nd and 10. Design run. It's Jackson to the left. He'll lower the shoulder. Down to the 10. Rashawn 5. Trailing by a touchdown. 5.5 to go in the half. Jackson will keep it. Jackson trying to escape and run for it. And he's got it more. Lamar Jackson down the sideline. Will they give it to him? They will. Touchdown, Baltimore. And just like that, a 48 by the game.
I mean, it's lightning in a bottle. You can stop him, you can slow him, but watch right here. This is the line, the safety, Kevin Byard. He's the one that's going to come up and have to make the play, and you just can't simulate that speed. When he gets even with you, he's gone.
Yeah, when you're in man-to-man coverage like that and everyone has their back turned, it usually comes down to a one-on-one like you're talking about. This is exactly what John Harbaugh told us yesterday. Sometimes it's not going to look pretty, but you know what? We have number 8. And number 8 is the great equalizer, and we don't care how it looks. We just need 6 on the board. And right there is an example of why this young man was the MVP and why he always gives them a chance, even when it doesn't look like it's working out ideal.
Jackson will keep it. Try to get the corner. Has that and the first down.
You got to love the design of this run game. You pull Bozeman, you pull offensive tackle one way, then you come back and you read it out the backside. I mean, it just really causes a lot of conflict for your linebackers and your safeties. A lot of different things for them to let's test the discipline of your defense.
3rd and 2. Jackson's going to keep it. Has plenty. First down and plenty more. And still trying to stay in bounds. And he's running behind his
bad blocker. What that means is you're messing with the defense's numbers. You fake to him, but then he also becomes a lead blocker, and then you got the most explosive player in the NFL running behind him. That's almost impossible to stop. That's why a team like this rushes.
Leading receiver so far today in a playoff game for the Ravens. Jackson. 15,000 here roar. Jackson wanted to keep it, and it's a loss. The same youth football league, although in different divisions. Here's Lamar trying to turn the corner. A drive. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Lamar will keep it, and it opens up nicely for him. First down and then
over and over and over again, and this is what Mike Vrabel was afraid of. Lamar getting the ball north and south and not being able to turn him sideways and make him run to the sideline. This is what scared him. Power football, downhill.
Lots of time in this one. 2nd and 10. Jackson will keep it. First down and plenty more down the sideline. And he's smart enough to stay in bounds. First playoff win.
Cole Bradley Bozeman. You have Gus Edwards. You have Patrick Ricard out on the perimeter. Same play again and again and again with different variations. They just keep going to the well over and over again.
This time it's Jackson. Sooner or later, you know he was going to carry, and his first toes all runs. Make it a half dozen. Jackson to the outside and picks up.
Plays on defense, got him.
That was an 11-yard sack, and out of the 30. Ravens start from the 10. Jackson. Everybody's covered, so this is what he does. Take the Ravens recover as Jackson now in the pocket. Scrambles away, keeps his eyes downfield, and in a tight formation. Jackson going to follow Edwards. Runs into traffic. 1st and 10. 72 rushing yards for these guys. Jackson, nothing happened around that side. Has to eat right at the midfield stripe. Jackson dancing. Gets out of trouble. Looking for the first down. Has it. Plus 2 more yards.
This quarter's defense where they're playing 4 across, they're thinking, no way, 3rd down and 13, he's not running now. There he goes. You know, he's just so dynamic, and